That's what I'm talking about. We got to give a shout out to our DJ, Analog Todd, aka Todd1, cutting it up on the 1s and 2s while my friends cut it up on the 20-inch bikes. We found this cat on Craigslist and he's happy to come out and spin some records for us. We're going to get our riders all together and start this show in 1 minute. Thank you for joining us tonight, Sports Zone. You still have a second to text your friends and tell them to get their asses down here. How about it? Give it up for Todd1 on the 1s and 2s, everybody. Division BMX Team DJ, cutting it up for us tonight. All right, we're about ready to do this thing. You guys ready to see a show tonight? I asked the question, you guys want to see a show? Make some noise out there, Summerfest! This is the only one we're doing tonight. We will be back tomorrow, but we're only doing one long show tonight so we can break down and get really, really drunk. So we're going to go ahead and start this thing momentarily. That's right, Summerfest. If you guys want to see BMX, all you got to do is make a little bit of noise. Summerfest, where's my crowd? Hey, get behind these guys. DJ Analog Todd on the fucking 1s and 2s. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start this show right now. So when my riders come out, all you got to do is make a little bit of noise. Ladies and gentlemen, Summerfest 2010, you want them, you got them. This is the 2010 Division BMX Stunt Show. Give it up, you guys. Bring them out here in style. Starting out with the train. Tippy leading the charge. Thomas right behind him. Jeff K. Jeff Dowling. Rolly Flash. There's Alex. There's JJ. We got a skeleton crew on hand. We had to send a bunch of boys up to Minnesota, but we're still going to have us a banging show tonight. That was the opening train right there. One guy after another showing us we do know what NASCAR is all about. That's what we like. We're all about BMX, NASCAR, fireworks, fat tattoos, and guns. Lots of guns.
And girl jeans. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring them out one at a time. We're going to tell you who these riders are, where they're riding from, and all that good stuff. Coming out first from the east side of Milwaukee, he's a UWM graduate and a professional flatland rider. He is our resident flatland rider doing stunts like this. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, UWM graduate. He's an FPS tutor during the school season and a full-time BMX rider on the summertime. So ladies and gentlemen, make a bunch of noise for Mr. Tim Knoll.
That's called flatland BMX. Very difficult discipline to get into. He makes it look pretty easy, though. You're going to see Tim again in a minute, but what we got to do is bring these guys out and put the ramp jockeys up in the air. Coming up next, this is one of the OGs of the team. He's been there since day one, and he'll probably be one of the last ones standing when we finally retire. This gentleman does have the coolest name in BMX. He's also got the prettiest hair on the Summerfest grounds tonight. So, ladies, if you need hair care tips after the show, come holler at Moy Boy. Give it up for Rolly Flash!
Big old Superman coming out next. Who's my next rider coming out? We got a bunch of new riders hanging out with us today. Like Joel said earlier, a bunch of guys just went up to Minnesota doing Taste of Minnesota, so we kind of split the crew in half. Coming out next with a voice like Screech and the height of Godzilla. This guy is an absolute maniac on the bike. Known for his progression, if you will. Every year goes bigger and bigger, learns new tricks, does all that good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, when he makes his way back out here, try to avoid the hype by staring at it and try to pay attention to his tricks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jason Miner.
Show some love for Tippy, everybody. You said Jason Miner. That's his actual real name. We just call him Tippy. Coming up next, this gentleman, you can catch up with him at Ride Sports. That's the shop that sponsors us and helps us keep parts on our bikes, keep us dialed in. Located at 146th and National, New Berlin. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Thomas Falk. I said Falk. F-A-L-K. F-A-L-K.
Coming out next, one of the new riders riding with us today. It's an absolute pleasure to have him here. Riding his own signature frame from Mankind. You can go ahead and check it out online. He's got his own signature frame, bars, forks, the whole setup. One of the profile team members. Ladies and gentlemen, a regular at the Four Seasons from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Give it up for Jeff Kuglowitz.
Yeah. No brakes, no brakes. I warned you guys in that section. No brakes, okay? Just saying, just saying. Coming up next, I don't know a hell of a lot about this cat. I've seen him ride a few times, and he's an absolute shredder. He came in to substitute with us tonight. Where's he from? Where's he from?
He's from Milwaukee.
He's from Milwaukee. All right, this dude is a shredder. We brought him out tonight to fill in some of the gaps. Like we said earlier, we sent some guys to Minnesota. This guy came out here tonight. He wanted to ride Summerfest crowds, and I know he's got the talent to do it. On the approach, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jeff Dowd! Throwing the toboggan over the box jump. Awesome dismount.
Coming out next, tons of riders. I didn't think we'd have that many guys out here, but we end up having a lot. Coming all the way from Chicago, Illinois, and when I say all the way, it's like 60 miles down the freeway. But from Chicago, Illinois, he's one of those young kids that grew up in Chicago, riding the local skate parks down there, winning all those contests, so we decided to bring him up on division. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Alex Landeros.
Landeros. It sounds sexy just saying his last name. It rhymes with Banderos. Coming up next, from the backwoods of Waukesha, Wisconsin, not only does he ride BMX, this guy can get a pair of roller skates on, take your mom's Segway out the garage, he'll grab a 10-speed backflip, and he just doesn't care. This guy works on small engines by day and rides BMX by night, and he's got a smile to die for. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for JJ Flaherty!